Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying, if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the...
Hey guys, it's Aliza. I'm here with 5LAPHOUSE, DJ, producer, model, doing all the things, traveling the world, living life. But we're at festivals. You got something to say, people? Want to introduce yourself?
Hello.
Period. Hello. I'm dead.
That's it. Thank you so much for having me.
Do you have a tag? Do you have a DJ tag?
It is 5LAPHOUSE.
Is it you? Is it your voice? Or is it somebody else's voice?
It's no tag.
You don't have a tag?
No.
What? Boop, 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 DJ. 5LAPHOUSE. 5LAPHOUSE.
I don't be liking that.
Really?
It's like a rap.
Okay, you can like toss your own. I know you be rapping. I've been around you when you be like freestyle in the middle of the club. He freestyles.
That's
in the
what we
club,
should have said. Rapper. Come on, let's reboot it one more time.
You tell me right now you a rapper.
Oh, we on the.
We recording this whole time, sir. Elgin, my friend, how's life?
Life is cool. Life is here. Life is lifing.
Life is lifing.
Life is lifing.
I feel that. So, are you here? Like full time? Are you just going back and forth? Are you where are you at? Where can we find you?
Allegedly, I'm here.
Okay.
It's alleged that I'm here in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's alleged.
Okay.
However, I be everywhere.
Okay.
All in the streets.
On the streets.
No, I'm kidding. But no, you can find me here. I mean, I'll just be really chilling, like here in Indy.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing really too major.
Like, I know you've done a couple things. You've been out here. You out here DJing, living it up, doing it. I know you did, was it Pride? You DJ'd at Pride, right?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
It was cool. It was very interesting. For those who do not know, that was my first festival.
Really?
Yeah, and it was very cool off the strength of it was so many people, and I was very happy. I was very happy at the reactions I was getting and seeing everybody's reactions and just everybody dancing. It was cool. Like, it was just really cool. It was just a real experience. Honestly, I'm cheesing out just thinking about it again.
So did they reach out to you, or how does that go? Do you have like an agent? Do you like find work for yourself? Like, how does that work?
So before, honestly, I found work for myself, but let's talk about that. So how I ended up getting that opportunity was through someone named Aliza, and she helped me get that opportunity. I'm forever grateful for that.
How'd you come up with your name? What was your first name? I feel like your name wasn't 5LAPHOUSE at first. I feel like it was something else.
So I just went by my first name. I went by Elgin, but with a 1. So instead of spelling it Elgin, I spelled it with the 1.
Okay.
And I just did that because I just felt like I needed to have something. Like, I needed to make my name unique in some way, because I feel like Elgin's already unique in itself, like that name, but then at the same time I feel like adding a 1 would just have done something too. And then 5LAPHOUSE came about. So notice how I just was talking when I was talking about Elgin. You know, Elgin is very chill, so how I was talking is how I would describe
So like 2 different personalities.
Yes.
Okay.
I almost think about it, lack for better words, like when people be like, oh my gosh, Nicki Minaj has Roman.
I like how Beyonce's like such fierce.
You get what I'm saying?
Got you.
But like for me, Elgin is your everyday friendly person, like nice, very outgoing, like very, you know. Then 5LAPHOUSE is very, very pro-black, but very queer, when I say queer, I don't like the word queer. I should say, well, I guess.
We're queer.
I really like, okay, so I don't really know what that means. So I just be saying it, and I don't like saying stuff that I don't know what the hell it means.
You got Google, Elgin.
Exactly. So that's why I'm saying I shouldn't be saying stuff if I don't know what it means. So that's what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna just say, I'm a part of the LGBTQ community, but I identify as a black man first. Boom. So Slap House is a black man that just happens to be. Slap House is an entity. You know, we figuring this out together, girl, right now. With these nails. We figuring it out right now. I'm trying to think. So Slap House, I was sitting in my garage one day, and for those who don't know, I was DJing out of my garage. Like, I used to have my friends come over, and we used to just smoke and be in my garage, and I'd be DJing. And at that time, I was still going by Elgin, and I wasn't really doing a lot of events. And I just prayed to God one day, and I said, I don't know a DJ name. And then immediately, Slap House came to mind. And I was like, okay. I prayed again and was like, okay, so what does Slap House mean? And at that point, I was just figuring out that I wanted to do house music and techno. So I was like, perfect, house music. And then I just happened to be gay, so it was like, house went perfect. Like, because when I think about like ballroom, or when I think about like houses, like even fashion houses and stuff, because I love clothes and everything shit. So, house, you know, so that just felt like that worked out. And so then the 5 came about because it takes 5 fingers to slap someone. Slap House.
I am so dead.
You know what I'm saying? So 5 fingers, Slap House. And I just ran with it. At first, you know, I loved the name because I really prayed for that name. Like, you know, I ended up buying it and everything immediately because I thought that was very genius. I thought it was very genius. I still think it's genius. But now in the space that I'm in, especially being here in Indy, and for the most part, I feel like I've done a good job of meeting people and just getting my name out there enough to where people can recognize when they see Slap House, they can put a name to a face.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, maybe I should turn Slap House into a collective and then just run with my name.
So when you say a collective, what does that embody? Like, what are you trying to do with that?
I want it to be all things that have to do with the underground, whether it's from, because like I said, well, I didn't say, but Slap House is a lot of things. Slap House is like, just a lot of things. Everything that you can think of when it has in regards of the underground is what I think of Slap House. So when I think of underground, right, I think of attire like being like fishnets and like, you know, very somewhat raunchy, but still very fashion forward, right? Still very high end, but still very freaky, for lack of better words, you know? It's just an embodiment of, like I said, a black man just owning all things them.
Okay.
Whether it's through, you know, whether it's through music, whether it's through attire, whether it's through sex, whether it's through shit, all mediums of art. What does that look like for a black man?
So your name is Slap House. So is that how you brand yourself as a house DJ? Like, how'd you go about branding yourself, or do you find it hard to brand yourself?
I find it hard to brand myself a lot, actually, because originally, like I said, I started out doing house. Okay, so let me say this. Originally, I started out the vast majority of people who heard me DJ knows I do house music. So when I say started out, I'm more so saying the people who knows that I DJ or first heard me DJ, they knew I did house music. Okay. But when I first started getting into DJing, I originally was doing hip hop. Okay. I was obsessed with hip hop. I mean, everything that you could think of, I had all the new cuts. I just didn't feel it when it came to art. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it anymore. I didn't feel the same way that I used to when I first like. It
wasn't the same energy.
It wasn't the same energy.
Gotcha.
And I knew that with the rest of the world, right? I like to be different. Let me say this. I'm trying to make sure I say it right. I am different. I don't try to be different. I enjoy the fact that I'm different. But it was one of those things where I had to understand that maybe in the
realm of like DJing, or like
in the realm of DJing, and especially like in a small city like Indianapolis, it's very hard to want to be different. Because people love hip hop. I mean, I'm from a small city, you feel me? People like hip hop. They love hip hop a lot, you feel me? Lack for better words, Indianapolis little hood, you feel me? We appreciate hip hop.
Yeah.
But at the same time though, I knew that I had something else that I wanted to bring to the table, and I needed to stay authentic to who I was. And that was really big to me. So when it came to branding, it's very hard because, like I said, my name is 5LAPHOUSE. So when people for people who know me just for doing house music, people don't understand that with my sets, I play different things. Like, majority of what you're getting, yes, is house music, but I will always throw hip hop in there. I will always throw some form of R&B in there, even if it's an R&B remix. I just like to still maintain the black perspective of house music. Does that make sense?
No, for sure. Okay, so what are the forms of house music?
There's so many different kinds.
Really?
There's like there's tech house, there's house music, there's deep house, there's techno, there's Afro house, there's Latin house.
See, look, this is why I like you, because you be knowing stuff, and I'm like, listen, I don't know
There's
nothing
ghetto house,
about music.
there's ghetto tech.
Interesting.
There's
So what steered you towards house
ballroom.
music? Like, what made you like, this is the genre I want to like hone in on?
Listen, I like to dance. I like to have a good time. I don't like to hear too much about somebody getting shot, killed, and dying, and then popping perks, and then going to the club and twerking. Don't get me wrong, I'll twerk to house music. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. I enjoy and appreciate music, and people don't, to me, people really don't appreciate music how much they say that they do. And so with house music, it's just so much. Like, you got tambourines in there, you got drum kicks, drum heavy basses, and just boom, boom, bang, bang. Like, how I like to think about it is like if somebody just had a blank canvas and just was throwing a bunch of different paint on it, like literally throwing it. I'm talking about throwing it from a paintbrush or throwing it from the whole damn can. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot, and it's so much, and it's so exciting. It's so much passion, you know? It's just very loud. It's very obnoxious. It's very forward to the floor, you know? It's very boom, boom, boom. Like, I just love it. And I don't know, like, it's just, it makes you happy.
Yeah.
I've noticed that even with and also too, house music, you can play around anybody. You can play around your grandparents, you can play around your kids. There's just so much, you know? What's funny is, and I forgot to mention this, I used to be in therapy. I stopped going to therapy because my therapist basically told me, hey, you know, I've taught you what I felt like I could teach you, and I feel like you've grown
You graduated.
enough. You basically graduated, honey, and I just need you to apply some of the stuff that I taught you. Basically, that's what I took away from what she said. And one of the main things that she said was, when I first went to her, is you should change the style of music that you listen to.
Really? So it was your therapist's suggestion?
Yeah, she was like, you should listen to music with no lyrics. And it changed my life. I said, oh, and I've been happy since. So now people are always like, why are you so happy? Every time I see you got all this energy. I'm happy all the time because ain't nobody telling me how to feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm cautiously knowing what the hell is going into my body, like even my ears, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
So now that I feel like you've been doing this, how long have you been DJing?
7 years now.
Really? Really? Jesus Christ, I'll be flying. So I feel like you're more known now. So how do you feel about like when you go out and like people know who you are, like being perceived by people? Like, how do you feel about that?
I don't know how people perceive me. I would say I don't give a fuck, but I do.
So that's how I am.
Listen, I do. The only reason why is because I look at my Instagram page and I'm like, I wonder what the fuck people think of me. That's why I've tried my best to make sure that I post something about the fact that I damn DJ, because I'll post a picture of my clothes off so fast, they'll be like, what the fuck does he do? I'm like, DJ, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but perception's just interesting, like I said, just off the strength of people. It's people's opinion of you. Like, I don't like thinking about that. I really don't like thinking about that. But I do, and it just drives me up the wall.
Okay. Do you feel like when you need to put yourself, who's telling you need to put yourself out there? Like peers?
So,
like people in the same group?
Not peers. So, instead of going to therapy now, I go and get readings done. I don't go all the time, right? I go probably maybe like once every couple of months, once every blue moon.
Who do you go to? I'm gonna go somewhere.
So the person I go to, and I love her so much, her name is Cookie, the tarot reader. She's awesome. She's a medium.
Mm-hmm. Is she here?
She's here in Indy. On the west side. I love her very much. Black woman at that.
Hey.
She's very spiritual. When I say very spiritual, she does believe in God. She does go to church and everything. She's blessed with a gift that she just uses to literally help people, and I promise you she doesn't use it for shit else. And for people who don't know what a medium is, she talks to spirit. She can talk to loved ones who have deceased and passed on, and she's done it several times with me, honey. So I can vouch for her. Everybody that I go to, everybody that I have sent to her can always vouch for her too, and she always tells me. So if y'all don't believe, go, because she always tells me she loves the people who do not believe. So if you don't believe,
She's
really
like,
go
I'm
to
gonna prove
her.
you wrong.
She's like, and she don't even be like, that's the thing, like she doesn't even go into it with a cockiness like I'm gonna prove you wrong. She's
But
just
so,
like,
like,
I
you
want you to
gonna
know.
experience it.
Yeah, she's like, I want you to know this shit is real. But no, she told me that it's that time to put myself out there more. But for Slap House, putting myself out there more is definitely showing more skin and definitely like authentically being who I am. And that's the part when we were talking about, I believe we were talking about perception. We were talking about perception, and that's the part that, that for lack of better words, fucks me up sometimes. And I'm like, I wonder. I really do sometimes wonder what people think.
You know what's crazy? I feel like in the beginning, like the salon that I work at, it's a lot of white women. And I remember the first time I got a black person, and I was so fucking nervous. Yeah, because I feel like our anatomy is not the same. Like, it's the same, but it's not the same. Like, I feel like the way our skin lays isn't the same. So I was like nervous as hell, but I got better over time for sure. But it's more to our cuticles. Like, I feel like our cuticles can tend to be thicker. And it's like sometimes it's like hard to tell like where to cut and where not to cut. But your nails look good now.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
They was just beat down before, weren't they?
They weren't that bad, honestly.
Just give you a hard time.
Yeah, they look good. They're nice and strong.
Oh, just beat the hell up, you know?
I've seen beat the hell up. People have no regard for anything, and they come up in my salon looking crazy. I'd be like,
or they don't have no nail.
That'd be it. I'd be like, baby, where's it at? I ain't got nothing to work with.
It's the where's it at for me.
Where's it at? So your birthday? When's your birthday? Is it our birthday the same week?
Is it? Oh, I think it is. Mine is October 13th.
Mine's the 16th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Period. I've done some crazy shit. Let me just say. There was a time that I would never do again. I DJ'd 8 hours and got paid $50.
That's crazy.
Crack, right? Crack.
It's crack.
Listen.
You can put this hand in, babe.
Fucking crack.
Give it
And my
back.
thing is, they thought it was okay. My thing is, I thought it was okay too.
Yeah.
But that's my point. Like, after that shit, I was like, you know what? What? No. So that's why, like, after that situation, I kind of just made it up in my mind that if I'm at work with anyone, I just want to make sure that
They're compensated.
they're compensated a decent amount. Being here, favoritism. Like, it should never be hard for me being an openly black gay man. Notice I keep saying a black gay man, right? Because I need people to understand, like, I see the fact that I'm black. Y'all see the fact that I'm black. There's no reason why it should be hard for a black gay man to get inside of a predominantly black gay club. It should never be an issue. But it is an issue. See, I work hard for my people, just so that way they know, you feel me? You ain't gotta be anything that you're not. See, I'm gay as fuck, you feel me? But what does gay as fuck look like? You get what I'm saying? You feel me? I might think that I'm gay as hell. You know what I'm saying? Just out here. But then there's some people that would probably disagree.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, in my opinion, I feel like it shouldn't matter. Like, it really shouldn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, regardless, this is a gay club. Why is it so hard for me to get in here? Oh, that's why. Because y'all paying y'all DJs $400. How y'all gonna look with this 24-year-old DJ coming in here doing better, having everybody on the dance floor and shit? than all of these per se older DJs that happen to not be black. And I've worked with some of them.
Yeah.
And there's nothing against them.
That's what I was going to ask.
It's against the booking.
It's the establishment.
It's the establishment itself. But see, I always question this though. Does the establishment, right? Does the actual establishment know what's going on? Right? Or is it just the booking?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's just very... That's also why I keep talking about other places. It's just very... I've noticed that everywhere else, they're always nicer. They're always nicer and willing to put you on. Without a thought. At least that's from my experience. That's from my experience. When I was in Atlanta, that's how I got New York. I wouldn't have got
one without the other.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Would not have got one without the other. I feel like, at least. Shit. So
how's dating?
Dating is not dating. Dating is...
Do you feel like it's more like a hookup culture? It's not like, I'm not trying to get to know you. It's like, I'm trying to get to
I don't be interested in dating. I don't honestly be interested in having sex. People be interested in having sex with me. People be... I would say that. People be interested in having sex with me. I don't know if they'll be interested... I don't know if they'd be interested in dating me. I've been in 2 relationships my whole life. Yeah. And they were all before I turned 20. Well, before I turned 21.
How old are you right now?
24. I'll be 25 in October.
Okay.
So ever since then, I haven't dated. I don't listen. I already know what I like, and I know what I expect. I know what I want. You feel me? And I won't settle for it not coming that way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll figure it out on my own. You know what I mean? Like, I just, unless it's fun. Because I've dated a lot of...
So you're down for a good time, but like...
No, like, I mean, like, when I say fun, I mean, like, I don't mean, like, just sex.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I say fun,
like
I
the
mean,
personality.
like, you just have to be fun. Like, I can be so serious.
Yeah.
Like, unnecessarily serious. Like, I'm always judging myself, trying to make sure I'm on track, trying to make sure I'm on task, because I don't write shit down. So I'm constantly in my head trying to make sure I get shit done. So when I don't get shit done, I'm mad, or like I'm serious about it. Like, I gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying? And I've noticed that my friends or the people who like me tend to be more organized, you feel me? So they be cracking me up because they be like funny. Like, they just be funny as fuck. Like, in my stressful moments, they be funny as fuck. And I be needing that shit. Like,
so you need people to balance you out, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like, just be fun. Like, I'm already serious. I'm already serious. I take my life too serious. I take everything too serious. Shit, people be hurting my feelings. I'll be ready to motherfucking cry. So I'm just like, at this point, you feel me? I just want to have fun. And what does fun look like for me? Literally just, it could be a conversation and jokes. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Or buy me some weed, shit. I don't give a fuck.
Buy me some weed.
I crack myself back at. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just like to have a good time. Like, life's too fucking short.
Yeah, absolutely. That I do agree.
Life is too fucking short. I just like to have a great time.
So I feel like we talk about you growing. So do you ever feel like there was like not a peak moment, but like a climax in your life? Do you ever feel like you've like had a climax where you're like, wow, like I'm doing what I want to do and I can like just see it kind of going up from here?
You know, I feel like, remember when I was saying about the woman doing my reading? I feel like when she was saying around my birthday it's going to be that time. I mean, when she was saying that something was going to happen on my birthday, I feel like that's the realization that I'm going to have.
Okay. So you're waiting for it still.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the feeling of that.
Okay.
I'm waiting for that realization. I haven't had that realization.
Just
like,
yet.
because I've always thought about that question though. That's the weird part.
Yeah.
I've always thought about that question. You know, when do artists, right? When was that pivotal moment when it felt like, damn, like
this is it.
This is it. I thought it was going to be when I was at Pride, but then again, Pride was here at Indy. Shit, I thought it was going to be like that for New York. I really did think that was going to be that way in New York. But honestly, yeah, like I just.
I'm waiting for it.
I'm waiting for it.
I'm here for that.
And for where they are, for where we are right now, right? And where I see myself later, right? Now, I feel like Slap House is here. Later, I feel like now Slap House is here, right? Later, I feel like, I feel
Like, do you have like a
here.
festival or something that you're like, I need to do this before, like at some point, like
In my life, or some point, like, what do you mean?
in your life? Yeah, like you're like, oh,
I feel like I'm gonna do all the big ones that I want to do, right?
Oh, but what are the ones that you want to do?
Okay, so listen, I'm saying, movement, Detroit. I would love to do Defected Croatia. I would love to DJ in Ibiza.
Ibiza.
I would love to DJ at Just Do It, Smart Bar. Like, I would love to DJ all over the United States, overseas. I would love to do all of that. But honestly, I would love to do that like with a partner.
Really? Okay.
I would love to do that with a partner.
Like partner, like romantic, or are you trying to like
Romantic, because at that point, I would like to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would
experience life with somebody.
Yeah, life, like traveling like that with somebody.
Or do you feel like you're a hopeless romantic? Are you like?
Not necessarily. Like, I really am. Okay, so I'll give you my big three. I'm a Libra Sun, Pisces Moon. I was about to say Scorpio Rising. No, I'm a Libra Sun, Pisces Moon, Capricorn Rising.
Okay.
So hopeless romantic, yeah, kinda. But I just like being with somebody on a consistent basis.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, I really don't like dating.
You don't like dating?
No.
Well, I don't know how you gonna find a partner if you're not trying to
know.
date.
That's my promise, the lady said. But but I don't know. They'll find me shit.
No,
that's
that's
always
definitely
gonna happen.
me.
I don't be giving a fuck.
I feel that because I'm like, where's my husband? But like, I don't be want to go outside for shit.
I mean, I be want to go outside, but I don't think my husband here.
I feel that same. I'm like, my
I
husband
really just don't feel like he's
somewhere
here.
over the rainbow.
In 5 years, I would hope Slap House. Not I would hope it will be, but I'm just trying to navigate that, because I don't know if I want it to be a collective, a record label, a production company. It could be a lot of things, but that's what I'm saying. I just want to be in a space where
all your options are possible.
all my options are possible, and I don't have to worry about the finances to back it up.
I feel that.
And I feel like that's possible in 5 years. Honestly, I feel like it's possible in less than that, really. But it's just depending on how hard I'm willing to work. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I've been working hard to fuck enough shit.
I feel that.
Fucking tired. No, I'm kidding. But I just don't know where to start. Now with this new everything, I don't know where to start. But I did this shoot with the little baby OG, Miss Aria. I did a shoot with her, and that's fabulous. So I can't wait till y'all see it. And I have some mixes coming out. And y'all, guess what?
What?
My birthday's coming up again.
I know. I'm here for it.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying, if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit.